Extraordinary late drama. And it's a result that brings Destiny into sharper focus. 2 more wins and they are champions. But what extraordinary late drama. West Ham 0, Arsenal 1.
Oh, baby.
You know what I was thinking about when I was watching the intro just now? Next year's one is gonna hit
It's
like
gonna be
fire.
I can't wait.
This Trossard goal is going in that. I don't even care if it was like not most spectacular
That
goal.
Raya save's got to be in here, bro.
Oh, mate.
Raya should get his own montage because, wow. Bro, you know how many times on Instagram I've already seen the same picture of Emi Martinez on Kolo Muani in the World Cup right next to this picture already. It's already everywhere. People are making the comparison. Best keeper around. Best keeper around, for sure. Killing it. Bro, what a save. What a save that was from David Raya, man. Oh, my God. Rookie's already in the chat. Rookie's already in the chat.
Me about Kai. Rookie's already cooking me about Kai.
No, my favorite. You know what my favorite comment is, though. You know which one. Go pop that up if you want. You know which one. From Rookie, his second one here. After he says we're winning the league. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Everyone who cringed when Odegaard came in that game. Yeah. Yep. You can drink the salty tears as well. Because, bro, that's what a captain does. That is what a captain does. My captain. Let's go. Yes, dude.
Hey, all the Odegaard haters can suck it when he's lifting the Premier League next week. And I do believe that's what's happening. Despite, we both actually said City would win.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one before I start my monologue. I got a message from Pep Guardiola. Where are your irons? They let you down.
That was great.
They let you down, Pep. They let you down. He should have said, "Come on, VAR. Don't let that goal stand, please." You know what? You know what? Pep ruined what the media were trying to do with City's win. Because you know what he did by doing that? He behaved like every Arsenal fan did 2 years ago, which was shamelessly and in public cheering for the team that the other team was playing against. It shows a sign of defeatedness, desperation, and that was not necessarily the message that he wanted. He actually removed the pressure. Now, we'll get into actually how the game unfolded, but I feel like he removed the higher amount of pressure that could have been added to the game by kind of showing that he's human. He gets affected. He gets rattled, as he's been the whole year. But guys, let's talk about this game, because I feel like I started the game at 34 years old and I'm now 44 years old.
Are you catching up to my gray hairs, man? You catching up?
Dude, I've got pimples. You can't see on the screen, but like I was feeling it during the tears. I got like 3 or 4 little pimples like breaking out under my cheek. That I'm not like an axy guy.
I was rocking back and forth. I was like,
I couldn't sit on my couch. I just had to stand up or sit on the edge of the I have like an L-shaped couch. I had to sit on the edge right in front of the screen. My dog was hating me because like I was like sitting next to my dog, and I just got up and he just like ran away. He just like ran across the end of the house like he was all scared. That was when Leandro Trossard scored.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Oh, guys, let's start off with the lead. Let's start off with the lead. Thank you, VAR. Thank you, VAR. Chris Kavanagh. I didn't say this enough. You know what? I made a point to not talk about it on the football terrace because they spent a fucking hour and a half talking about this stupid decision rather than actually talking about what it meant. But big up Chris Kavanagh, who you are officially off my blacklist because
I mean, one.
He was
decision.
terrible. He was giving out yellow cards like candy, as he always does, right?
I'm not his biggest fan,
but Declan Rice last year, setting him off for kicking the ball out. Today, to have the balls to go up to the screen and do what the guy at, I forgot to even know the name of the referee, what the guy away at Atletico Madrid couldn't do with thousands of screaming fans peer pressuring him to keep the call on the field. He overturned it because at the end of the day, it was 100% the right decisions. Please turn off your Twitter. Do not listen to rivals unless you want to laugh at their stupid bullshit. Because what that is an admission, without them even knowing it, that they now know that Arsenal are winning the league, that nothing's stopping us.
I think I'm going to start a business selling rival salty tears. Just going to bottle up salty tears from the Man City fans this week. And the rest of the world. I saw a post that had all of Europe, and it was just one big West Ham crest, and it said all of us today. I'm just gonna start bottling salty tears, and I'm gonna get rich. Anton, you're in.
Good luck.
You're in, brother.
Thank you. Look, I've been making a lot of people cry this year, so
yeah. Let's make sure you're getting the bottles. You just capture those tears.
Look. I do need to reiterate this. We need to reiterate this. Arsenal still need to win 2 more games to win the Premier League. I actually really think, by the way, that's why this is huge. I think even Pep Guardiola and Manchester City think that Arsenal won the league today.
I think they've thought that for a while.
But I think that between Crystal Palace and Bournemouth, they're dropping points in one of those games. I don't know which one. It'll be one of them. Especially
since Nez told me. I mean, yeah, maybe I want it to be as well. Nez told me he thinks they're going to go really strong in the final, and the league. What happens in the league may come. Is kind of what he thinks.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because they're the favorites to win a second trophy. Here's the thing, by the way. I actually had a dream last night before this game. I had a dream that Chelsea won the FA Cup, actually. It was weirdly enough. I don't know why I'm dreaming about that.
Well, it's definitely a dream.
But if Chelsea win the FA Cup and a few days later they lose to Bournemouth, that confirms us the champions. It would go down like so well.
That'd be so amazing. That'd be so beautiful.
I mean, I know I have to put up with Chelsea fans, but it's going to be less annoying because because they always go like, hey, we always seem to win trophies. You guys don't win trophies. So it'll be less annoying because we would have won the 2 big ones, or at least one of the big ones, right?
No noise from rival fans will be able to penetrate the armor that is a Premier League title. And don't let me win the double. Like you said on the terrace, don't let me win the double. Don't let me win the double out there, football world. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm not saying we're going to. I'm just saying.
FA Cup on the table. City will put their little Carabao Cup on the table, and we're just going to be like, hey, but this big motherfucking Premier League trophy and this big motherfucking big ears Champions League trophy.
Yeah.
Just slam it down.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. And I'm already rattling one of my Chelsea friends. I keep telling him, I said, hey man, is my golden Champions League trophy Invincible Champion, is that better than your 2? And he's already mad. But of course we got to do it first. I'm not counting that chicken. I'm not counting that one until it's there, of course. But
we got to do both.
This was huge. This was so huge.
By the way, you know how I know we'd be champions, by the way? Because at one point today, I was worried that we weren't going to be. The way this game was going, and it was 0-0, and I felt ill. I felt like I wanted to throw up at different times.
I was sinking into my couch.
Go down, and I'm like,
sinking lower and lower.
Not now. We cannot have one of these. And in past seasons, it would have ended Arsenal 0, West Ham 0 at 1,000%. But Mikel Arteta, look, he had an up and down day.
Crazy day.
Firstly, look, at the time I thought about it, I remember when Rice played at right back earlier in the season, he was actually man of the match from right back. So I'm like, I understand the concept. You know what I mean? Like, I understood the concept. But
yeah, it just didn't work immediately. That's the problem. I get it. Like Miles Lewis Skelly, he immediately was like, okay, I have to keep Skelly in the middle. And Rice knows how to invert from the right. He doesn't want to take off Calafiore yet, even though Skelly can invert from the left. So honestly, what I think he did is he goes, I'm going to try this for 15 minutes because I knew the sub was coming at halftime. I knew he was going to switch it back at halftime just because of how poor it was for those 15 minutes, and that was like immediately after that, and it's such a shame too. As soon as Ben White has two games,
we wasted two subs. Ben White has
two games. Yeah, we did. But as soon as
we did,
Ben White has 2 games, and then and there's another injury. Like, dude, come on, man. Come on. He had just turned it round. He had just got me back on side.
Wait. Big up Mosquera.
Dude.
Because I didn't hear the name in Terry's thing, and I was actually messaging him backstage because I'm like, can you say the name Christian Mosquera? Because he was huge in the second 45 minutes today.
Yep.
Huge.
Locked it down.
Not one mention of Christian Mosquera.
They were getting at Declan, and that stopped right at halftime. At halftime.
You brought it up. I'm gonna say it right now. Second time, and this time this one is for real. MLS was awesome.
Absolutely.
Switch back into the left back where I said I never want to see him ever again. And he was awesome.
Well, this is your point. This is mine.
He had Jared Bowen. Bowen. Where was Jared Bowen today? Other than being like, oh, ref. Oh, that was him. I think he took the corner. That ended up whatever, but took the corners. But that was him after Chris Kavanagh was on the mic, and he's like, oh. That's the first time I think I saw Jared Bowen on the screen.
But it's your point exactly why Arteta did what he did when Ben White went out is because Lewis Skelly was running it in the middle of the field. Yes, it kind of didn't work out because we kind of lost. It encouraged them to go at Rice, and they were getting some space on that side, and we kind of lost the impetus. But the idea was because of how well Skelly was playing.
Yeah. Oh, champions performance. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm about to play a audio clip that I have labeled as Bossardino. I'm about to play for you on the screen. I'll say it right now. My dad had Mickey Thomas. There was the Steve Bold pass to what's his name? To Tony Adams.
Tony Adams.
This is why I was upset on the football terrace. Because we're spending time talking about VAR when the greatest Arsenal moment in my lifetime that will be played over and over and over and over again in the record books, this one happened today.
Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard, it's in. Late. Dramatic. Ecstatic. Leandro Trossard with the goal on a day when it looked as though it was never going to come. It could be enough to turn 1 point into 3. Heroics.
Put that right in my veins.
A crucial finish at the other.
And it was T. Bro. And then do you know what he said into the screen, right?
No, nice. Yeah. And he hasn't scored in what, like 20-something odd games he hasn't scored in?
But do you not get that? He called game. Trossard called game. Like, that was such an ice-breaking moment. He did do this eventually, but
yeah, he got it in there
camera because yesterday Doku and Holland were saying messages into the camera. And today, after Leandro Trossard scored, he goes right into the lens of the camera, puts up the letter T, title.
Let's go.
Game. Game, Bossardino.
Oh,
It's a Bossardino move by Bossardino. Oh,
love it, man. Yeah. What a performance, man. What a performance from him. I thought that, it was interesting. And I guess maybe it did turn on the Ben White injury as far as, what happened in that first half. But after halftime, we kind of got into a more natural formation. I still thought we struggled a little bit, to be honest with you, until, of course, Martin Odegaard comes in and kind of ups the energy. That's what we needed. I thought we lacked urgency for a while. Zubimendi, man, I'm a fan, but what was that today, bro? How do you come in the 30th minute and you still stinker and hooked? Like I know it was almost tactical, but also that pass when we had a break on, it would have been a 3v2. The pass to Eze.
I was surprised, by the way. When I saw Havertz come on, I thought I was about to see number 14 go up.
So did I. I definitely thought Gyökeres was going to come off. He played very well. I thought he was playing very well.
Well, Gyökeres plays a huge part, which nobody can talk about, in the goal, which he actually blocks off space so the ball could continue on to Trossard's path. So little details that people don't really see that I do, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk about number 14. But he's a bit of an offensive lineman job for that goal. Watch it back.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I thought he was fantastic today. I thought he worked his socks off today. Didn't really have a lot of clear-cut chances, but he did the business. I think he did very, very well.
But guys, in a game that we absolutely had to win, this team was never leaving the London Stadium without the 3 points. In a game where West Ham, big up West Ham, you could tell that's a team fighting for their lives.
Mm-hmm.
The physicality, they literally almost injured like fucking half of our squad. Like 2 of them actually did go but I can't be mad at it because that's a team that literally it's like, they'd be like, fuck it. If we have a guy sent off, which they actually did, but not a player, fuck it. We're going to go down swinging. That's what I would have been like as well had I been a West Ham supporter. But regardless, Arsenal weathered the storm. We got that moment. We got a goal. We got it anyway, regardless of how bad the performance was. And yes, they got an equalizer. And by the way, I don't know how you felt when that thing goes in. I'm like, what the fuck? By the way, it didn't even go. And I'm like, I literally was confused. I saw afterwards it crosses the line and
it crosses
Rice
the line.
Clears it.
Declan is in the goal when he clears it out. So yeah, it was definitely in, and I knew it went in too on the first time. And I was gutted. I thought I was devastated. I was like, oh man, we've blown this here, because like so many people are saying, we get away with a lot of melee, a lot of scrumming, rugby style in the box. I get it. We do. People have accused us of bringing that into the league this season, and I understand it. Case and point, the Forest Newcastle game today. The commentator even called Newcastle out. Oh, look, they're doing an Arsenal corner routine. The one where everyone's at the back post, everybody runs to the near post while Gabriel runs to the back. It's something we started doing, and now some other people in the league started doing. And then we have the one where when we hit it to the back post, we stand on top of the goalie, like West Ham did for every corner they took today. So yeah, obviously our corner kick style has influenced others in the league, and so yes, we have made referees make lots and lots and lots of decisions. So the haters have lots and lots of examples that they can pull up, but all you have to do is listen to Terry's monologue. Not one has come up where somebody in an Arsenal shirt has pulled on a goalkeeper's arm. Not one. And not to mention, Todibo is literally both angles. Which foul do you want? Which foul do you want them to call? He's literally yanking David Raya's shirt back while the other homie has his elbow in his neck. Like, I understand people are upset about it. If I was roles reversed, I'd be livid. I get it. I understand it. But the call was correct. And you can't argue with that. Yes, the referees are terrible, and they have been terrible in this league, and there is no consistency. But at the end of the day, yes, they got this one right.
Yeah. By the way, I just had a thought. I don't want to. I think people are complaining about the first sub with Zubimendi and I said I wasted a sub. I actually think it did Arteta a favor. Do you know why? If Arteta had an extra sub in his pocket, do you know what would have happened? Trossard off, Martinelli on.
Yeah. Yeah. That probably would have, because he was just throwing it all on at the end. I will
Because
say,
he didn't have the extra sub, it actually fucking kept Trossard on the pitch for him to score the winner.
it felt a little, it did feel a little desperate. Just, get all your attackers, as many as your attackers on the field as you can. But honestly, the sub that changed the game with Odegaard. He came in, Saka gave him the armband immediately. I mean, even Saka coming off, I was sunk. 80th minute, you bring off.
You know what? Big up Noni. Big up Noni. Because when he come on, boom, he's to the races. He was pivotal in the way we. All of a sudden, he was getting in behind them time and time again. He got in their faces. He got them a little bit rattled as well. Big up Noni. It was a little cameo, but it was big.
That's 100% where I was going with this. Honestly, we can question in the moment. I questioned Arteta. I was like, "Holy crap, what are you doing?" Once again, we're bringing off our best players, And I thought the same thing when Kai came strolling up next to Odegaard. I was like, "Oh no, f me." But he didn't. He left Gyökeres on, and Kai came on. Kai actually as well. You got to big him up in this one too. Had a nice little cameo as well.
Ruki's been knocking on the door for me to give Kai an apology too, and I hear ya.
I'm here to be the first one to hold my hands up when the players criticize.
Absolutely.
Well. Just look at the last two shows where we were ripping Ben White, and then we praise him for the good games he did have. Same with Havertz, same with Nani today, same with Arteta, who came with the subs that I didn't think. I was like, oh no. But when you get it over the line, you deserve praise, and he's done that. That's all we ask.
And by the way, I need to go back to a big moment, and you touched on it a little bit. David motherfucking Raya.
Yes.
The Mateus Fernandez.
Bro, I thought it was over.
I thought that was it. And here comes Superman.
Dude, heart, you talk about heart in my mouth. My heart was already leaving my body. My soul was exiting my body. I was just like, I thought it was done, bro.
I saw that this is exactly what I said out loud. And I woke up my girlfriend when it happened. I'm like, don't do this to me now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, what was that? The 81st minute we scored directly after.
It was a few minutes before, and you can hear it in Jim Proudfoot's commentary how it changed. David Raya denies West Ham on one end. Arsenal go ahead and score on the other.
I mean, he's the double Golden Glove winner.
That was the jeopardy that Arteta.
Premier League.
That was the jeopardy that Arteta was willing to take in order to go ahead and win the game. Because as you said, he went really attacking. All of a sudden, this impenetrable defense has a moment where West Ham are in and they're clear in. And it's just Raya and Fernandez. And the only reason that happens is the double switch with taking Zubimendi off. And also the switch by putting what's his name in as well, Odegaard.
Yeah, and Havertz.
So they paid off. And David Raya, that is going to be a save that we are going to talk about, just like I'm talking about the Leandro Trossard. This is a game this will be a legendary game. When I talk up to my kids about when we won our first league title in 22 years, I'm going to talk about this West Ham game away at the London Stadium.
Well, it's the same way we talk about the games that cost us in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Those big moments that cost us. Now we're looking at it from the other side, and it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, and look, I have an apology to give to Kai Havertz, as Drew Keeman nicely says. Look, I said I never wanted to see his face again. Well, yeah. Hey. He was great. I could notice. I think, by the way, at the same time, that I wasn't wrong because he comes in as 2 10s rather than the lone 10. I still got Odegaard there.
It was a mishmash, sort of.
But I did say, hey, look, I was thinking it to myself. I'm like, I hate to say this because I want to see the death squad, but I wouldn't be mad at Eze getting coming off here, because how many times he turned at a West Ham defender and he could have drove at them. There was space for him to drive into, and he didn't do it. Time and time and time. I'm like,
Yeah.
Does someone got a voodoo doll of you, dude? Like, you always drive into that space. Why not now?
Only a couple of times all game. Yeah, it was.
Few voodoo doll moments. William Saliba in the first half. I'm like, the ball is literally coming at you in slow motion. Why don't you put your foot through the fucking
Dive
ball?
for it. Go for it. Yeah, dude.
Why are you watching it go beyond?
Go for it. Yeah.
I actually called him like a motherfucker. I said, William Saliba, you motherfucker. I was like, so fucking upset.
I get it. Because he hesitates. He hesitates when all you got to do is just swing a leg at it, man.
Oh, Calafiori, put it into Gyökeres. Gyökeres is sitting there like, what the fuck, man?
Dude, Calafiori, that one upset me because, bro, you're a pro footballer. Use your right foot. I know that's your weaker foot, but use your right foot. He takes an extra half step to try and trivela with his left foot, and that gives a half second, and that's all it needs. There's such fine margins in this league. Gives the keeper a half second to close him down and make the save. Bro, if you hit that with your right foot, it's classic Thierry Henry leaning to his left, sliding it into the other side. You're a professional footballer.
But what he should have done.
You have a right foot.
But before even that, though, when the ball gets played through to him, first touch, he should be just sliding across to Gyökeres, because Gyökeres is
FIFA goal, a FIFA tap.
Gyökeres was literally, you could see the spit coming out of his mouth as he yells at Calafiori.
Incandescent. Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, I'm gonna get out to your moments, but I had a moment, a proud brother moment. I have a few of them here. I sent this one to Jake earlier, right?
Terry showed it on the terrace as well.
I got him to put it on the terrace.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna send that to Ellie as well.
Nice.
This was my brother and Positive Dan together. Who'd have thought? What a moment after the game.
We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. We're gonna win the league. Come on.
We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. And now you're gonna believe us. And now you're gonna believe us. And now you're gonna sing it with me.
Now you're gonna believe us. We're gonna win the league.
Now I feel it's safe to sing that, because all that song is always such a jinx. Guys, I'll read your chats, and I have another bigger moment that involving my brother. It's actually, I believe, I was undercover in the West Ham end. That was the title from
Nice.
TV. My brother.
Nice. Like the guys at the City game yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up SC. Big up everyone in the chat.
Yeah. Big up everyone. Let's go. I'm gonna fire through it. Rookie goes, we are winning the league. By the way, Odegaard haters, come outside. Yeah, that's what I thought. Next time I think before you talk crazy about my goat.
Where are you?
Anton, do you get it now?
We get it.
Half. I'm not fully committing to it. I don't want to see him in there alone. I got plenty of evidence to tell you the other side of the argument as well. So he had a good moment. Big up Sakai.
Put him in there with Odegaard and Gyökeres and Saka and all the other good players, and maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll talk.
By the way, I'm going to start off. Oh, here we go. After we win the league, it will be the worst. Kai is a better false nine than Alvarez. He is better at everything. Alvarez only clears on finishing.
I'm not biting.
Well, I'm not biting either. Let's go. We winning this shit.
I'll bite on that.
My Odegaard and Kai been peak as usual.
Let's go.
When they are fit, they are literally unstoppable. Raya, by the way, you deserve all that 3 back-to-back Golden Gloves. What a keeper. By the way, Trossard got the man of the match officially today, and I was like, Fair.
Yes.
He scored the big winner, but Raya had to be, man.
Three back-to-back Golden Gloves, and he's just won Champions League Golden Glove. Get out of here.
How is he not started for Spain, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The coach just likes Unai Simon or the other guy, João Garcia, I think, for Barcelona. I think it's like a Spain thing that you got to be in Spain or whatever.
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
maybe after these performances, he'll change his mind.
To keep the best goalkeeper in the world, and I said it not even on the bench. I think he's like the third string.
Oh yeah,
Is an absolute fucking disgrace.
SC says João Garcia is ahead. Yeah.
Sorry. If I'm watching Spain, because if Spain concede goals in a crucial moments and the keeper can't make big saves, and that costs them the World Cup,
they're going to need to make some saves. Look at that France front line there. Just saying.
Yeah. Sorry, Rookie. I'm not co-signing the Sky Havertz prop. Yeah, I know. A few good touches in there, and all of a sudden, Rookie's asking me for apologies, which I give him some half. I'm not gonna say that I was totally wrong because I wasn't wrong. The evidence is there. The moment I saw the first replay of the West Ham goal, I knew it was going to be overturned, or we were robbed. Rye was literally being choked. Pause. What's wrong with choke? Oh man,
he had his elbow right on his neck.
Freaking Pablo. By the way, Pablo come in. He fucking was on the floor with an almost handball.
Oh man, yeah. Main character syndrome.
My God. By the way, do you say Tadibo? No, it was not Tadibo. Oh, it was Tadibo as well. It was both.
Tadibo was pulling the jersey. Yeah.
And Pablo was pulling the arm. Yeah, okay. It was a tag team. All right, fair. Co-signing him or not, Havertz is better, especially fully fit. My boy is so smart. Dude, at the moment, Alvarez is one of the 5 best strikers in the world football. So I'm not co-signing Havertz over Alvarez. I'm not even co-signing Havertz over Gyökeres. So no.
Definitely not.
For me, Kai is literally a top-level false 9. Give him to Bayern or PSG, and they can have him. I'm still taking Alvarez. Sorry.
Take this man off my hands, please. Yes, thank you.
Rookie, you're gonna start bringing me this Kai stuff.
Rookie, you'll never convince me. I don't know if you've watched my shows about Kai Havertz. You'll never, ever convince me. Moving on.
Yeah. Yo will be talking about him like Diaz or Elise. The movement, the aerial duels will link up, bro. He is peak.
Bro, if I went to PSG or Bayern, they'd be talking about me ripping up Mainz and Freiburg like I was Elise. Come on.
I just love smart players with physicality, just like Kai or even Udrego.
Udrego, there he is. Udrego.
There he is. No, look, big up, Rookie. I love you, man.
Yeah, Rookie knows his stuff for sure.
MLS was awesome as well. We have real top players. Hey,
yeah, we
all the guys who said Arsenal don't have game changers, they don't have world class players. Yeah.
Where's the Odegaard haters at?
I told you, everyone has a part to play this season.
I literally thought of Jazz when Odegaard was coming on. I'm like, I can hear the sour grapes. I can hear him cussing in my head right now.
Jez, on tomorrow's show, I'm coming for you, buddy, on the Odegaard stuff. I'm coming for you. My boys are cooking today. Anton, Kai. Oh, nice. I get included in your favorite. Oh, there today, Anton. I thought you listed me alongside your favorite players. I'm like,
high praise. That's high company, my friend. High company.
Yeah, Kai, Odegaard, MLS, and Rice, and not forgetting, of course, Saliba.
Saliba, Rolls Royce, baby. Saliba.
By the way,
dude,
Gabriel's the knee block that led to the
like 3 knee blocks, dude. Yeah, and I thought he may have pulled a groin on that one when I saw him throw his and then get it down. And dude, these two are clear, man. These guys are amazing.
Yeah. Pushing Skelly out to left back was crazy. I gotta say, the other sub that I was thinking was gonna happen And by the way, it was irrational and it was biased on my part. So I'll put my hand up, which is why I'm going to tell you. I was like, Hincapie is coming on at some point.
I don't know, man. It really stuck to me. It really made me think that Arteta is loving what Skelly's doing and just keep my best players on the pitch. Was the reason he risked it in the first half with that Zubimendi sub. And so to push Skelly out to left back for me was simply just keeping him on the field, keeping a good player in form on the field.
Yeah. Look, fair enough. I saw Hincapie's jersey like laid out on the chair behind Arteta. I'm like, surely he's coming on at some point. But I do think it was in the idea because obviously MLS's great form has been in midfield. So I think he did kind of have in the back of his mind, like, I'm putting Skelly out here now. But if he starts to look like he has in previous games in that position, I will not hesitate to bring on the Ecuadorian.
Pull the trigger.
Right? Because I could see the shirt literally hanging out, like the laundry over the back of Arteta's chair.
Mm-hmm.
It was out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, credit to MLS, man. He put in a shift in multiple positions. Again, 3 games in a row, he has played a massive role.
Oh, yeah.
In turning our season around, really, because he came in really after we got a 1-0 win against Newcastle and they had the Atletico game, right? But our form has since. I mean, today, what was more ugly, Newcastle game or this one?
This one.
Yeah. So
for sure.
And yeah, the sad thing about Ben White means that we're gonna have to go with the changed 11. But I think at the same time, though, Mosquera, I have every confidence in him.
Yeah, I'm not batting an eye at that. Not blinking an eye.
Yeah,
this right here.
Saliba agenda is still here. Best center back in the world, and not even close. And the second plays for us as well. Agreed. And they will get their plaudits when we win the Champions League and they get named in the team of the season.
Let's be fair. Marquinhos is still a bad mofo.
And Pacho. The center back partnership.
They're doing work.
On the other side.
For sure. But I think Saliba's clear.
You potentially see 4 of the best center backs in world football in that Champions League final, which is why it actually ended up being probably the best 2 teams in Europe that will be playing in the final.
It's definitely the best 2 teams in Europe.
Yeah. So people out there saying Rice or Bruno for PFA Player of the Year. Saliba is the only Premier League player, or maybe Haaland as well, the best in their position. David Raya.
In my opinion, certainly.
Yeah. But I hear you. I definitely hear you. I don't think Rice is going to care. I was bringing that up with Jake yesterday, and he was like, "I don't think we're going to care
unless United fumble the bag in the next 2 games. He's going to get the assist.
By the way, I mean, that was the PFA Riders Player of the Year. It's not the official Player of the Year.
But
the official Player of the Year could still be an Arsenal player.
I'm not worried about awards, man. Give me the big trophy. To
be honest, guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys here. There's such a bias against Arsenal in the media that when I saw the Writers Award went to Bruno, I was not surprised. Right? When the players vote, and trust me, there's way less bias amongst both the players, it might be a little bit different because also a lot of the players don't like Bruno. What is to be surprised about? I have been saying this about Zubimendi all season. Anton has the evidence. I do have the evidence. I repeat, he doesn't know how to dictate games or even tempo set, but very good. Look, I think he has the ability, and he's done it from the first half of the season. I just think he's never had the gruelings of playing in England before, and I think it's second half of the year fatigue. At the start of the year, he was running.
Associate prepares you for this pressure either.
Yeah, 100%. That shit was a clear foul. We don't choke goalkeepers. Rivals, please. Enough Neanderthal thinking and more Homo sapien thinking.
Let's keep it human out here, people.
They can't stop my boy Rye. They literally try to sandwich him to stand a chance. I know. We are winning the league. I'm so happy you guys don't understand the shit personal to me.
Personal to all
not
of
just
us,
on
Ricky.
Arsenal winning it, but on a human level, City not winning it. I know, by the way, When we win it, everyone's not going to mention this, but I'm making sure we do. Pep Guardiola has never, ever lost a title race that has gone down to the wire until he ran into the beast he created himself, Mikel Arteta.
He's also never lost 2 seasons in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, give my boy Kai his credit.
For sure.
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely.
No need to continue.
No more glazing.
Rookie, we seen him dictate games at the start of the season, and we seen him do it for Sociedad and Spain's national team as well, though. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not saying he is perfect, but he isn't as bad as we all see. Yeah, again,
he's in poor form right now, man. He's just not in good form right now.
Guys, that's the truth. We've said every one of our players, except for obviously the God level players on our team, have had their moments this year where everyone was like, hey, I told you he can't do this, he can't do that. And then he makes you look silly because he does this and does that. It happened to me. I said, I want to have a sell MLS. Look at me now. I'm so happy to say that I was wrong. Like, so it is what it is. For me, Manchester City is a shit, or I love this tweet of the day, or comment of the day. She's a shit organization and nothing but sports washing scum. And the state which owns them, it's actually Abu Dhabi, literally killing people in my continent for gold in Sudan, funding terrorists.
Did you see that article? I read about that. It's yeah, here he is.
Is it? Yeah. For me, it is personal. I have friends who moved into Ghana after literally being displaced by the war, by the RSF, funded by Sheikh Mansour. Fuck Man City. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't read enough of that to like really have real wisdom on all of it, you know. But if that is true, man, that's pretty rough. Pretty rough.
I never, in 31 plus years of my life, seen people cry this much about a correct decision.
No doubt.
Calafiori has the runs of a Premier League Primar 9, but decision making of Shamak. Big up Shamak.
One Shamak, bro, catching the smoke.
Oh my god. Ain't no way. Looks like your brother smuggled your infamous Baileys to Positive Dan. Hello, buddy. Congrats on the win. It's done. Premier League champs.
Big up, SP. Thank you.
I don't feel so safe just yet. Look, I get you. I get you. It's not done till it's done, right? But sometimes just like Premier League champions have moments in seasons, and when your team starts to put together a collection of those things, you kind of just know it's coming. Like after that, the crowd at the Emirates, after I've seen, by the way, what we did against Atletico, the crowd at the Emirates is going to be so loud. And especially, let's say, Crystal Palace does us a favor. And I do think it's very funny that the next two teams that Man City play are Gahey, who gave up on Crystal Palace in January, and Semenyo, who gave up on Bournemouth in January to jump ship to win a title. You don't think those teams have nothing to say about that? Because they'll have the chance to have a say about that.
Dude, Bournemouth are on the cusp of Champions League, bro. The way Chelsea and Liverpool are moving right now, and Aston Villa.
They're in 6th with Villa in 5th. They would be today if Aston Villa won the Europa League in the Champions League.
And by the way, just an aside, Aston Villa is at Anfield next weekend. And you know what their last game is? Home to Manchester City. I'm just saying. I'll do without what you will.
Liverpool, you have disappointed me the last 2 weeks. I have said that you would beat Man United. I said that you would beat Chelsea.
Yeah,
and you fucked up both of those games. Do not fuck up Aston Villa.
I underestimated Chelsea's fuck Liverpool gene. You know, they actually showed up to it because they just hate Liverpool. I underestimated that when I made the prediction.
By the way, let's see if the Premier League will force UAE to sell City like they did with Abramovich, especially since in the case the guy actually got the terrorism. Well, if they I think it got nothing to do with that, but if they get charged with the 115, there may be a scenario, I don't know, where he might have to sell the club. We'll see.
Well, the thing is that it's similar. These situations are kind of similar with what they did to Abramovich, and so I hear it.
Yeah, which is what I hear it. I definitely hear it too.
I'm not sure if any of it. I'm not sure about any of it, so I can't make an actual.
Look at the moment though. At the moment though, I just want to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Kai over as a please no.
No thanks.
No. Can I say no one more time? All right. No. I seen Palace and Burnley play today. They aren't just rolling over. Let's keep focused. This game was a shambles in so many levels. Yeah, but you know what? We today played a team that wasn't just rolling over. They were fighting for their lives. And we came out of that with 3 points. If you came out of that with 3 points, nobody's fight is going to be bigger than our fight. 22 years without winning a title. If a team like Palace and Burnley want it more than us,
we don't deserve it. If Burnley show up and want it more than we do, if Palace, who are playing a Conference League final 3 days after they play us, show up and want it more than we do not deserve it. Period. We wanted it just that little bit more than West Ham wanted it today, and that's why we won.
Mm-hmm. John Garcia is ahead. Yeah.
The Spanish national team coach is on this. He agrees with this.
SC. What are you putting in your cornflakes? I mean,
SC watches La Liga. It's got to be it.
Okay. Rye is a quality keeper. Weakness is cross. Huh?
I mean, we're not amazing against crosses.
We move on. We'll
keep it rolling.
That's actually, wouldn't be the first time we were robbed, but we weren't. I had war flashbacks from all crazy robberies. I'm here. Come outside. I think it's head loss. We were on top of the game before the Zubimendi sub. Just bring on Mascara. I praise him. He game management a lot. Yeah, I know. Oh, trust me.
That's what I thought too. Well, that was my original assessment as well.
Did you do a watch along, Jake?
No, I can't. I haven't been doing watch alongs. I get too animated. I get way too animated.
I would have totally come back to want to watch that if you were on.
I'll start swearing too much.
That would have fed children.
That
would have fed children for generations.
I just get too animated and I scream too much and I move around too much and I was like, I can't do it. Yeah. At the beginning of the season, when there's not everything on the line, I can get them in and I can kind of contain myself. But during these, I screamed louder for the VAR decision than I did for the goal.
We're at 15 minutes. We're not going to do play ratings today. To be honest, it's so fucking hard to do. The way the game was today, I can't do it.
That was weird. Yeah,
but was a weird game. I want to get actually through some reactions. I want to get through Abby Summers leaving the studio, even though her team was just saved. I want to get to my brother's TV interview on FTV. So if Trossard misses that chance, we are all speaking very differently about everyone. I am just trying to keep the same energy. Saliba is amazing, but he had rough moments this season, same as Gabriel. Even the Atletico game was a Saliba mistake that Gabriel saved with a last-ditch effort. He even said it himself. I don't think City is a shit organization through and through. I think they are run very well, but they are very likely cheated their way to the top clubs at all. You said, Ruki, I agree. But I don't want to get too political.
Yeah,
for sure, guys. But I think West Ham are barely scraped by didn't perform better than Crystal Palace or Burnley did, even when all the context of them being relegated or being on the But West Ham played Arsenal today. Burnley played. But what Burnley and Crystal Palace have in common, JT? This is what I'm just trying to drive it home for you. They had just played on Friday or Thursday big games that got them into cup finals. So
both of them. Yeah.
Right. So Everton, I thought Everton would win. So big up to Palace for picking up.
Yeah.
But Aston Villa, on the other hand, they're fucking it all up. And I told everybody on the tiers, I've been having them, but way below what their standing were on the tiers, and they're starting to look right, aren't they? Huh?
I did not see the Emery drop off. Leave it all for Europa League. I didn't see that coming.
Please, yeah, Freiburg win. I want Freiburg to win so bad, because then they have to fucking come out against Manchester City. They'll probably still lose, but and they might not even be.
It might not matter. Let's hope it doesn't even matter.
But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I get it. I'm being political only because I've seen the destruction of.
No, we understand for sure.
Get hurt. Yeah,
we get it.
Yeah, we understand. All right. We're gonna go for it. Let me go with Ellie first, because if I'm gonna run out of time, I'd rather run out of time on Abby than run out of time on my brother.
There you go.
So, because honestly, Abby's saltiness does not deserve screen time as much as
soul.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get through the ads. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just running through there's an ad before.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get to it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. This, I'm going to add onto the stage. Wait, here. Wait, remove here. Here you go. My brother. I actually didn't see this. This is my first viewing of this live. Okay. His interview on AFTV. Long time in the making. You beat me to it.
I worked at AFTV. We just won 1-0 against West Ham here at the London Stadium. Now, you told me you traveled from Australia.
Yeah.
You told me you were sat in the home end.
I did, yeah.
So how did you... we were sat in the home end. I know there's a few people here. How the did you lot keep your cool when we scored that last-minute goal?
I squeezed my mate's hand so fucking tight. Well, came from Australia, so that was the only way we're going to get tickets. I know I wasn't going to miss it. There are lots of Arsenal fans all around us, though.
Seriously?
Lots.
In the home end?
Yeah, in the home end, many of them. Yeah, people speaking French behind me, talking about how great Arsenal are. Yeah.
Oh, so you could decipher that. Okay, I was going to say, because I was going to say, how would you know who's an Arsenal fan when you're undercover? But okay, you could just tell.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually worn not an Arsenal top to an Arsenal game, which is, yeah.
But it was for your safety. You end up witnessing what most people are saying as they're coming out, potentially Arsenal win the league. Do you feel that way now after today?
I do. I'm going to say confidently that we're going to win the league. I think we're going to smash Burnley. I think we're going to win 3-0 against Burnley. And then Palace, they're going to play their babes against us, and that's it.
They're babes.
They're babes.
Yeah, like that means they're kids.
Okay, yeah.
Their women's team.
Let me ask you then about some of the players. I think Marzio Skelly today was phenomenal. He spoke about David Raya. He heard people speak about them today, but Trossard as well, the last-minute goal.
I think Trossard is the best value signing Mikel Arteta's ever made. The crucial goals that he's made for us it's amazing. He's incredible. And I also want to big up Mikel Arteta for not taking off Trossard, because I was thinking bring on Odegaard, put Eze on the left, but he kept Trossard on, and Odegaard he made the difference for us, I think, for sure.
And you think this is the season? Do you think I think there's a player, there was a fan that said we deserve this. It's been 3 years second, all of this. Do you feel like this is the year?
Mate, I wake up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. I watch every single game live, and we deserve it. 100% we deserve it, but it doesn't matter. We deserve it. We're the best team this year. Robbie said it before. We are the best team in Europe and in the world, so it's time to bring it home.
The Rocket Perk program is live.
Oh,
hell yeah, man.
That is a proud big brother moment for me, watching my brother with Cecil. Yeah, man. Bro.
I've actually been on AFTV myself as well, but it was one of the calling.
You've been to the
not
other
to a
calling
game.
show.
It was one of the calling shows, and I talked to Cecil and James. Like, they were the ones that were doing it that day. It was pretty cool. I did meet them at the I just ran into them. I wasn't on the show, but I met them at DC during the All-Star game.
Actually, I literally met James last week.
That's what's up.
He was in Australia, I reached out to him on Instagram. It was good. That was pretty cool.
Your brother didn't shout you out. He should have said something. He should have said who he was.
I know.
So many people would have known who that was if he'd have said, "Yeah, I'm Anton's brother." Everyone would have known who that is.
Yeah. No, but I'll let my brother create his own name for himself. Obviously,
That's
you
what's
know what I
up,
mean.
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna try to take credit. He's his own man. He's very good at what he does as well. And he was saying I was very nervous. I didn't do well. I thought he did. I thought he was
I
great.
did fine. Did so fine.
Yeah, I'm only a little bit jealous because he beat me to the AFTV interview before I got to it.
One day.
We'll go over this again with Dan when we do the Dan and Anton show.
Yeah.
I wanna get his perspective on because shout out to Dan who set that up, by the way. For my brother.
That's
as
awesome.
Well.
That's so awesome. What a hookup that is. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let's with 7 minutes on the clock before the hard deadline. Let's get to Abby Summers because this is the funniest thing I have seen.
Oh, I can't wait.
By the way, to put into context, her team's ass was just saved today. Her team's ass was just saved today.
And just a little bit more for her. Just a little bit more for her. That win means that statistically, mathematically, Leeds are safe, which is who Spurs play tomorrow. So the edge, that little bit of edge, has just gone away from their opponent. So we did her an even. It's like a double favor. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I gotta 1 second. I gotta run through the ads again.
Oh no, I heard the ads that time.
You did. All right. Okay, there's 20 minutes of this, so I'm going to try to skip across to different moments. There was one when she left the studio. That's the one I want to see as well. When the VAR decision, apparently she was complaining about the VAR decision. That's going to be an interesting one.
Oh, she's on tech sport. Yeah.
Yes! Get in there! Sorry. It's because I shouted in your ear. Get in there! Yes! Get in there! That's what we do! That's what we do!
What did we just say?
Oh, yes! Yes!
5 minutes in the title race,
Oh my God!
which might decide that for the first time in over 20 years, it's going back to Arsenal. Mateus Fernandes is literally through on goal to give West Ham the lead. He doesn't take his chance. 5 minutes later, massive moment. Trossard.
Exactly what I said about Trossard. Sorry, I didn't shout.
Go to this.
What was we just saying?
About the Mateus Fernandes.
Yeah, at moments like that, like that's the difference. That could be the difference
No,
of West
that's
Ham
not.
staying up to West Ham going down. Like when you are one-on-one and you've got that opportunity, it just felt like, how have you missed that? You've got the whole goal and you haven't put that away. And that can be the difference of Arsenal winning the league and be the difference of West Ham going down. And that is the fine margins we're dealing with today.
I agree.
It's absolutely massive. You know, West Ham at that point, they'd had a good spell, about 10 minutes or so, where they were on top of Arsenal. And then again, you let the pressure drop and then you invite it onto yourself.
Here we
It's
go.
been like that. West Ham have had a very good account of themselves.
I think West
today.
Ham are really impressive.
Really impressive. The defense.
By the way, the way she talks is like as if like she's disappointed that West Ham are going to go down. The way she
She's
talks,
not.
like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady?
The flack
Like,
she gets on the DR Sports show is crazy, man.
yeah,
She should be
right.
so happy.
Go over the line.
I can't
What the hell?
I can't believe
Callum Wilson.
West Ham. No,
Oh, I love watching this, knowing what's
I
coming.
think it went over the line.
What are they moaning about?
100% gone over the line.
think
It's
it-
absolutely gone over
I
the line.
think it was like blocked on the line, and they're saying it wasn't.
Well, it has. It's
But I think it was. It looked like he was behind the line.
He's certain it's handball, I'll tell.
Let's have a look at a replay here.
See?
West Ham 1, Arsenal 1. What the hell is going on? This is literally Premier League football drama at its absolute best. They're appealing for a handball somewhere. We need to see a replay. Arsenal players are surrounding the ref. What happens here? Corner comes in. Raya drops it. There's a shot from where's the handball? What are they complaining about, Arsenal?
What are you on about?
It's definitely a goal. Rice is in the goal, basically.
100%.
Corner comes in. Is there a
Where?
Oh, he's got his handle. He can't jump. He can't jump.
give it a
He cannot
rest.
jump. Who cannot jump? Who? The Raya. He can't jump. He's got his hand all over
Do
him.
me a favour.
He's got his hand all over
Do me
him.
a favour.
I'm holding him down. Watch,
Shut
you'll
up.
see.
Talking
You'll
rubbish.
see. You'll see.
Just
Rubbish.
see.
Watch. You'll see. Yeah,
Talking
watch.
absolute-
Oh, there's no foul here.
There you go, ladies.
There's no
Absolute
foul.
foul here. There is an
foul.
absolute foul there.
Watch.
Look at
What?
the runners. You want to talk about
He's
a
got,
foul?
look,
You
he's
wanna
got his
talk
hand
about
all
a foul?
over him. He can't
You
get the
wanna
ball.
talk about a foul?
Obstruction the keeper. Full
Oh
stop.
my God, that's absolutely.
Full
You
stop.
want to talk about a foul?
Obstruction of
Declan
keeper.
Rice got his arm
Obstruction
and
of
wrapped around
keeper.
Mavropanos' waist.
Obstruction of
Do not. This is
Do
not. There,
not.
there is no
Obstruction of
foul.
keeper.
There's no foul here. I'm sorry.
Do not.
There's no foul.
It's
It's
not a
there's no
foul.
foul.
It is not a foul. It's not a foul. Look at Declan Rice is actually.
Oh my God! He's all over him. Look, Declan Rice is holding Mavropanos. He's all over
It's a
him.
goal. It's
all
a
over
goal.
him.
It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal.
He's all over him.
There's no foul.
It is a
Declan
goal.
Rice is holding Mav. They give a penalty. Give a penalty to West Ham.
If anything, it should be that.
There's no foul here.
All right, let's skip.
I can't believe this.
He's not going to give the goal, is he? This is one of the. This is
Oh, this is
out. No goal.
No, this is a joke.
Yeah. Is it no goal?
No goal.
No goal.
The biggest disgrace.
Sam.
No.
Ah! Get in there, get out, Abby, get out! Oi, oi! Yes! Set piece again, ole, ole, the other way round.
That is unbelievable.
Oh my God! All over him,
Disgrace.
all over him like a cheap suit. All over
Look
him.
at Trossard holding
See
him
him,
down.
look, he's all over him. He's all over
Do you
him,
know what?
mate.
Do you know what? Do you know what? That is, you've literally got 3 Arsenal players wrestling West Ham players to the ground, and they don't, and they give that is one of the biggest.
He's holding him by the shirt as well. Oh my God! Have a look at him holding him by the
Oh my
shirt.
God, you're absolutely insane.
I'm not insane. That is not insane. You're insane for not
take
seeing
your,
it.
take your
You're
Arsenal hat
insane. I'm
off.
not
Take
taking
your Arsenal hat off for a
Okay,
second.
Ben.
Have a look at him holding him by the shirt.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
That
That
wa-
was
that-
beautiful
oh.
stuff.
oh my God! But who's the gooner on the Talk Sports? Big up to him.
Yeah,
That
having to fight. both of them. Oh my God! JT says more tweakers than a Cardi B video. Hold that. Yeah, you love it. You
Oh my
love it.
God! By the way, all of them are fucking idiots. They're like,
Oh
how is
my
it given
God, that
that?
was
It's
amazing.
grateful. Blah 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 blah.
Oh man. I
All
can't
right,
wait
guys.
for killing the game tomorrow. Big up Terry. I'm looking forward to killing the game.
Tonight. It's tonight. I told Terry.
Oh
he said,
yeah, I'm
"We're doing
looking
it
forward
tonight."
to
I'm
it.
like, you're doing it tonight, bro. People want to
I'm
have it
looking
tonight.
forward to it. The
Like,
people
all right.
want it.
I can confirm because he left the backstage really quick. He's like, I got work to do now, so it'll be coming out tonight.
Nice. Yes.
I can tell you that for a fact, everybody. So
All right.
yeah, JT, nothing more said.
Yep.
Abby is an Arsenal hater first, Spurs fan second. Yeah, bro.
Absolutely is.
That goal being disallowed literally has kept you up because as Jake has just said, Leeds have now been confirmed. They could give a shit about that game tomorrow. Congratulations, Tottenham. Both me and Jake's pick of a draw will be wrong. You're staying up.
Yep.
Like I said, North London United.
I agree. I actually think Spurs are probably going to go win tomorrow because now it leads that little bit of edge will be off because they're safe. They might be drunk.
And
already.
then they have a team that has not won a game in 7.
I think they're good. It's fine by me. We'll be champions. You can do you. Love it.
It's fine. We get to take our 6 points next year. That's fine. Thank you. And it is 6:40, so my time, and so I did make Jake a promise. Guys, thank you very much. And I love it.
Going.
Ali Frostino. Change your name to Ali Trossardino.
Bossardino.
Bossardino. Hello, fellow Premier League champions. Wait, yeah. Sorry. We got lucky, but sometimes you need a bit of luck.
I'll take it.
To be fair, if the goal stood, it would still be in their hands. It would be.
But it didn't.
It didn't. And it
Here
is
we
now
are.
definitely Arsenal with a hand and a half on the Premier League trophy. 3 more wins to go till absolutely we've just ultimate glory. 2 wins away, potentially. I reckon even 1. I reckon 1 win will do it. As I said, Palace and Bournemouth both have been insulted, kicked in the teeth by 2 of their ex-players who've gone to City to try to win it all, and they'd be like, I do think both of those teams are going to have a chance and a say. Still in this title race more than when they play Arsenal, because of course they got that big final. So guys, enjoy it all. Just go and party. We deserve the partying after the fucking heart attacks, heart palpitations we had to go through for, I don't know, whatever it was, 100 minutes.
Absolutely.
We'll be fuming if Palace over for City to turn it on against us.
Nah, it'll be the other way around. It'll be the other way around.
It'll be the other way around. It'll be the other way around. Trust me. What Gahey did to them was worse, because Gahey turned down Liverpool to play with them, but didn't turn down City in January. So it's like,
JT's right in that next comment. If we win the league, the Eze deal has a bonus in it for them.
$7.5 million they get if we win the league.
Boom.
West Ham also get a huge payout as well. Shout out to them.
3 years later.
Rights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
It's within.
Big up the
agent. Win the league during the first contract. So maybe Arsenal might do a cheeky deal here and sign Rice to an extension.
Bump him on the last day before.
Hey, it makes sense. You save a lot of money. But for Eze, we have a reason. We have a reason to keep it on because
Hey, I'll take it. Pay him out. I'll take it right out that Premier League champions purse. That's fine with me.
Yep. All right, guys.
Going.
We got to get going. Thank you again for being here for the Fire Cannons post game show.
Big up the chat every time.
Almost there, guys. Almost there. Fuck. I think we're basically there. See you guys later. Come on, you Gunners.